Hey guys, I'm John, and we're Emma and John, you're welcome.
Welcome back if you've been here before, and if you're brand new then thank you so much for joining us. I hope that you like to stick around and join us in all of our adventures. You can do that by hitting the little subscribe button.
In the corner, you know where it is.
If you do hit the subscribe button, then please make sure that you hit the notification bell as well, and then you'll be notified every single time we post.
Absolutely.
I don't know if you can tell, but my glasses have got skeletons on them. I'm not all of a sudden Clark Kent. Because he wears big glasses like that, doesn't
Superman.
He? Superman. So in case you haven't guessed from the title of the video and also my spooky eyewear, we are doing a Halloween tag.
We love a tag, we haven't done one for a while.
Yeah,
That's
and
Halloween.
It's like spooky season, and some of these questions are spooky. Some of them are just like memories.
Yeah.
And that was nice.
There's some really good ones.
Yeah, we did a Disney one last year, so we're going to do this one this year. So let's just get into the spooky
Absolutely, let's do it.
Question number 1. Until what age did you trick or treat?
Quite young. I reckon about 9 or 10. But I reckon it's really difficult in England because we don't really do trick or treating as much as other countries. Yeah, we normally just go to like Nan and Grandad's house, maybe aunties and uncles, the people that you know, maybe a couple of friends. I never done it like the people I didn't know. So it was only like maybe 3 or 4 houses in the one night, and that was about it really.
Yeah, like John said, like we never went to like strangers' houses. We normally just went to like my nana's and my other nana, and then maybe like some of my mum's work friends or whatever.
Yeah.
But we always used to have a Halloween party, and John is the youngest in like out of his sisters. And I'm like the oldest out of my brothers and sisters. So I had to do it for longer than John had to. So like when I was ready to like grow out of it, Sophie, my sister, and like Charlie, my little brother, and I guess, well, I never trick-or-treated with Owen, he's too young, but yeah, they were still wanting to do it, so I still had to dress up and stuff. So question number 2, what's your favourite Halloween treat?
Definitely toffee apple. It's the only time I had toffee apple, so it has to be a Halloween treat.
Yeah, so I think I've got 2. So I don't know if they have these in other countries, but over here at Easter time we get Cadbury's cream eggs, and that means it's Easter when they come out. Although they are out longer now, but and at Halloween time we get, it's the same, but they're called goo heads, and they've got like Frankenstein on them and stuff, and the goo on the inside is green. They taste exactly the same. And I forgot
about them. They're quite cool.
Yeah, they're good. And I also really like I like Reese's Pieces, but I like the pumpkin ones. They taste the same too, but they're pumpkin shaped.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Question number 3, do you like horror films, and which one is your favourite?
Horror films not my favourite, no. If I had to pick one, if you can call it a horror film, would be Sixth Sense.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can call it a horror film. It's more mind games rather than a horror. But yeah, it's not my favourite type of film. I just don't see a point in them.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of horror films because I scare really easily, but I do have a couple of favourites like that I think are in the horror film genre, because they're not, I don't like jumpy films. I don't mind one that like messes with your head, but I don't really mind gore that much. I just don't like when there's sudden boobs and like, because it freaks me out. But I really like the Saw, not really like is weird to say about a Saw movie, but I really liked the Saw movies because they weren't too jumpy, they were just gross. Yeah. And I really like Final Destination.
Final Destination is
and I
good.
do think they're horror. Yeah. Like, they're not horror, but...
Final Destination is kind of cool,
Yeah. Question number 4 is, are you superstitious?
Sometimes, yeah. I mean, as a family growing up, there was a lot of things that we weren't allowed to do. Crossing the stairs, putting new shoes on the table. So yeah, I mean, obviously that rubbed off to me now as an adult, and I sort of got my own house and stuff. So yeah, I'll do things that I'd done as a kid, but what would be seen as superstitious, but it wouldn't ruin my day if accidentally I put new shoes on the table.
Yeah.
So, kind of, but not strictly.
Yeah, I think I'm the same. Like, there are some that I'm like, that's stupid. And then there are other, I would never open an umbrella indoors because, like, my nana would absolutely kill me. Yeah. And, like, if you break a mirror, I think you bring the bad luck on yourself because you feel so bad about it. Like the shoes on the table one, I definitely wouldn't do that. And, like, I don't enjoy standing on cracks, and I know that was stupid, but I think a lot of them for me, like, nothing bad has happened because I've done these things. I think a lot of it is habit rather than...
definitely. I think it's what you got brought up with and habit, Like, touch wood, you touch wood, but it doesn't mean nothing. You just do it because you feel like you have to do it.
Yeah, but then I also don't want to go against what my nana says because I feel like someone's told her, and someone along the line is doing it for a reason.
Absolutely,
so maybe I am super.
My dad really is. If he sees me crossing the stairs or new shoes or anything like that, he loses plot. He doesn't like it.
But you'll quite happily cross on the stairs, but I don't like to.
Yeah.
Question number 5. Have you ever played Bloody Mary?
No, not at all. I didn't know what it was.
I had to explain to them what it was. We didn't call it Bloody Mary when we were at school, but I think it's the same thing. So we used to call it Mary Morgan. And basically you stand in front of a mirror. Generally it's in the toilets at school. And you say the name 3 times, and then some form of whatever it is supposed to appear and do whatever it is they're supposed to do.
Like Harry Potter.
Yeah, kind of, but more evil, I guess.
Okay.
We used to do it as kids, and I am alive to tell the tale. But I mean, I wouldn't recommend it if you don't want to get Mary Morgan. But yeah, we've done it.
You might have to.
Question number 6. Do you prefer gory films or thrillers?
Thrillers, definitely. I haven't got a problem with gory films at all. It's a bit of blood, it's just more ketchup or paint. It doesn't worry me at all. I just don't see a point in it. It's just, for me, it's more scary if you can get into someone's head. And that's more of a scary type of film, or a better film for me.
Yeah, I'm not sure if a thriller is a jumpy one or not though. So it depends, because if a thriller is like a scary film, like John described it, then that. But if a thriller has jump scares in it, then I'm not into that, and I would rather watch a gory film.
Yeah.
So I don't think I'm really bothered. I wouldn't pick one over something else. I'd rather watch a rom-com, to be honest.
I just don't see a point in just blood and guts just for sake of having blood and guts. There's some horror films that just have blood, guts, blood, guts, blood, guts, and that's good if you like that sort of thing. I just don't see a point in that. I mean, there's a better storyline if you can get in someone's head and do that, like Sixth Sense basically. There's no blood and guts, but it's actually got you to start thinking about, well, what if that is right? What if he actually does see ghosts, and how would he feel about that? And I think it's a type of better film for me than just blood and guts.
I like the comedy horrors as well. They're okay, because they're not scary. Is it
Scream? Yeah.
And like when they did Scream Queens on, was it Netflix? And they were like taking the mickey out of scary films. I like that because it's not too scary, and they're like, ooh, I'm not scared of that kind of movie. So. Question number 7. Have you ever watched supernatural explorer shows?
Yeah, I'm guessing that means like ghost hunters and stuff like that.
Yeah, we could only think of Most Haunted.
Most Haunted, yeah.
But yeah, I've seen that.
I've seen that, and there's a couple local sort of hotels and buildings around here they filmed in, so yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if it's realistic or not. I mean, I believe in ghosts, I absolutely believe in ghosts. I just don't think to make a TV programme out of it, I'm not sure if they doing things that you make you believe there's something that it's not actually there.
Was it Derek Akora? Is that what he was called?
Yeah, I think so.
I think it was proved that he wasn't real.
Okay.
But I'm not 100% sure, so Derek, don't come for me. But yeah.
Scandal.
Question number 8. Can you sleep well after watching something scary?
Yeah, I can sleep any time of day, no problem at all.
I'm an absolute no for that. I have to watch something funny after I've watched something scary. Like Bird Box, when that came out on Netflix. I'd read the book. Now books are different for me than films. I can read a scary book because there's no jump scares in a book, but I can read a scary book and I'm fine. So I'd read the book and I'd loved it, and then they brought out the film on Netflix, and I was like, I don't know if I can watch this. So I watched it in the daytime and then I watched like 7 films after it just to make me forget that I'd watched a scary film.
I don't know if it's because maybe it's the job I do. Maybe if you get called out early hours in the morning, late at night, and go to a nasty shout and then come back, I can sleep from that as well. So I don't know if it's just because I train my sort of body just to switch off and just sleep whenever, or it's because it doesn't scare me or something. I don't know.
I would definitely be sleeping with the lights on. Question number 9. You're being chased by a masked killer. What do you grab on the way out?
On the way out, what, from home? Are we upstairs? Are we at home? Or?
I assume we're at home.
Okay, that's
I
difficult.
don't know how they got in.
That's difficult because we haven't got many weapons at home.
No.
At all. We may got some.
But you're running away anyway.
Maybe someone in the garage maybe has a weapon, but yeah, we hasn't got many weapons, sort of a baseball bat or anything like that, to get my hands on. So if I'm in a garage, I'll go for, I don't know, a hammer or an axe or golf clubs or something like that. But at home, I don't know, maybe what would I grab from home as a weapon?
We didn't say as a weapon.
Okay, so I took it as a weapon.
I mean, if you need a weapon, get a weapon.
I mean, if you're taking a weapon, obviously the only thing we've got at home has got to be a kitchen knife.
Yeah, no.
You know, that's the only thing we've got at home as a weapon type. But if it's something to look after, it would be you or Louis, I guess. You know, but it depends on what you mean in something to grab to look after or grab as a weapon. As a weapon, if I'm at home, it does have to be a knife because all we got at home, or if I'm in a garage, golf club or an axe or something. If I'm at work, where there's hundreds of different things I can grab as a weapon. It depends where I am.
I didn't even think of a weapon because it says you're being chased, so I feel like grabbing a weapon is already out of the question. I thought Louis, because he's dumb, and he would be like running towards whatever the danger was. And if not Louis, then probably my phone, because nobody in horror films ever has their phone to phone anyone.
No, they have the phone, but there's no battery.
Yeah, I'm going to grab my phone and it's got battery.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to phone the police and then it's all going to be over.
Yeah.
Question number 10. If you were in a horror movie, how far do you think you'd get? Like, how far into the film are you living? Are you surviving?
I reckon I'll get to the end.
Yeah?
You'll say differently, but I reckon I wouldn't be running away. I'll be running towards it and see if I can stand and fight and see what's happening. So I reckon I could get to the end. I might get killed at the end, but I reckon I'll get to the end.
I reckon I'd do okay. Like, I'm a good hider. I can sit quietly. Like, that is a skill I have.
Yeah.
Like, if someone was looking for me, I'm not going to be wailing in a cupboard. I'm going to be sat quietly. So I reckon I'm going to give myself a good 25 minutes.
That's good. That's alright.
I reckon that's decent.
That's not bad.
Question number 11. Have you ever made a potion?
No, I don't think so. Not that I can remember. Maybe as a kid, but not that I can remember.
Oh, so me and my brother, Charlie, when he was little, so he must have been probably like 3, maybe a little bit older than 3, and I was in my mid-teens, maybe 14, 15, and we made this concoction of jelly and Cocoa Pops, and I think it had like crunchy nut in there.
Oh, nice.
No, it was disgusting.
Did you eat it?
I think Charlie did, but it was a lot of fun. It was, honestly, we got in so much trouble, we made so much mess, but it was a lot of fun.
Were you babysitting?
Yeah, but I was babysitting, and but he was like a terror of a child as well. So yeah, but it was fun. We enjoyed ourselves, and nobody died.
Imagine the mess of it in the kitchen everywhere.
Yeah, I'm impressed that between us we made jelly.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
that's impressive. Question number 12. How much do you enjoy Halloween on a scale of 1 to 10?
Okay, more so now than I did as a kid, because I say it wasn't a big deal in England maybe as a kid. So I would have said maybe 3 or 4 as a kid. I would say maybe 5 or 6 now. It's not my favourite season or holiday, but it's getting better.
Yeah, I think I would say a solid 5, and I know that seems low, but I don't like coffee, and like half of the autumn thing that I like is pumpkin spice lattes.
Yeah.
And that is not for me.
Yeah,
so
it's
I
not for me.
don't get to enjoy that.
Yeah.
But this year I have been keen on like going to a pumpkin farm. So
yeah.
I think that means I'm like a grown up now. But like I've wanted to do that. So more than in previous years, Halloween just didn't really exist to us. Where like occasionally we'd carve a pumpkin. But
yeah, I mean we've done it once and that was kind of fun, but it has been years that we haven't done anything.
Yeah, so I think a solid 5. Halloween is like pre-Christmas.
Yeah, it's getting close to Christmas, that's how I see it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, it's October now, or November, December, Christmas soon.
Yeah.
Know, sort of thing. No more than that really. You know? But it's getting good now because you got stuff like Halloween parties, and obviously I would love to go to Disney World and go to their Halloween party and stuff like that. So it's getting bigger for me and more excitement now than it used to be as a kid.
And then the final question, do you like pumpkin? I accidentally answered this one.
No, I don't get excited when they get the pumpkin latte out. Pumpkin's not my type of food at all. It's okay, I'll eat it, but it's not my favourite.
I like pumpkin soup, and I like pumpkin like, you know when you like, I don't know, do you bake it? When it's in like pie and stuff, not like sweet pie, I like it in like savoury pie. So I do like, and I like pumpkins, I think they're really cute.
Yeah.
But pumpkin spice isn't something that I understand, and I don't like the smell of pumpkin spice. It smells
No, we've had
weird.
stuff, because we've done a pumpkin and all the stuff inside the pumpkin we cooked, and we made something out of that, and yeah, I don't think we enjoyed it as much as other people.
No, but I like pumpkin soup, but other than that, I'm out.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's it for this video. We hope you enjoyed hearing our answers. If you want to give the Halloween tag a go, then feel free to let us know down in the comments. We'll come and watch, and we'll see you in our next one.
That was really fun. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.
Bye.